Hello scrapbooking friends, and thank you for joining me for another video. So today we're back in the house of scrap. We're doing our scrapbooking, housekeeping and a little bit of fix and file if necessary. We're on album 10, which is album 6 of 2017. So this is the final album for 2017, and then we move on to 2018, which I have to say was a mammoth year. 123 layouts in 2017, 202 in 2018. So yeah, I'm a little bit overwhelmed by 2018, and as well as that I did two 12 by 12 albums for Christmas. So one was filled with layouts and one was filled with Project Life, but I'm trying to think whether those 202 layouts include those Christmas layouts. I think they probably do, but I'm not sure. Anyway, here we are. So I found the dolly layout. This is one of the ones that I did in 2014, and I'd scrap lifted it recently and I put it away and I couldn't find it. Well, I found it, so I'm going to file that away in my entertainment file. So I just thought I'd bring that one on and show you. Flat stickers here for the titles, gems, some musical note embellishment there, star embellishments, wood cowboy boots, brads, gems, typed out, stamped out, and more title there. That's a brad, I think. A little wood hashtag, musical note, washi tape that's gone yellow, red glitter cardstock, some of that lovely feathered ribbon, another, I think that's an eyelet as opposed to a brad, more washi tape, and then this was this, I've no idea what it was, like textured, not sort of vellum, but kind of a sort of semi-opaque. So yeah, that's that one. That's going to be filed away. Now then, 2017. This one is another one of those header and footer ones that I like so much. So this pattern paper with the torn edges at the top and the bottom. Some pearl florals here across the layout. A wood house here. Chipboard alpha, splatter. These are well stuck, I think. A strip of pattern paper across the middle, and then the photos each laid onto pattern paper. And this is just my husband and Elvis just sat on our new wall. I think we'd created a new wall there, and they were just sat on there, and I took some photos. So that's that one. This is me and Elvis at the car show. So I think I showed you previous the previous layout with us sat by the car. Framed layout, textured cardstock, pattern paper. This is tissue paper. This is a cut apart from a Chamel piece. Stars punched out, little heart embellies there, little metal wood, a metal paw with washi tape again. Journaling on the actual page, which I like to do. And this is just a precious moment with my boy at the classic car show. No splatter or anything on that one. Oh, I remember this one. I think this one got put in. I think this went into a magazine. I'm pretty sure I submitted it to a magazine. So it's one of those diagonal type pages. It's this pattern paper, and the orange has been put on the top, and I've torn the edges and stapled because it's like a, you know, Halloween theme or October theme. Lots of staples. This is like a little flat sticker. Tracing paper stapled again. Chipboard title here. I've made a little journaling piece here saying that Billy and Elvis didn't seem too impressed at having their photo taken with the pumpkins. This is a household decor piece, and you've seen those already. And then I've taken this photo of Billy and Elvis with that giant pumpkin over at Arrowton Barns here on the island. One of those has just come off. One of those little gems has just come off in my hand. So this is just straight onto the paper, I think, or is this? Or did I drew the pumpkin shape myself. I know what I did. I drew the pumpkin shape onto cardstock, and then I glittered the whole of that cardstock, and then I added the gems on the you know, where I'd drawn the stripes and the stem. I was really I really liked this layout. I was really proud of this layout at the time, and I'm pretty sure it did get featured in a magazine. I don't want to mess about with them too much because I don't want to have to refix them all. Okay, another one of those type of layouts with your header and your footer, although this is the pattern paper, and this has been placed, these I think were those 2 by 12 strips that I had that I've just cut in half and torn. I've torn them in half and used one on the top and one on the bottom. Some little metal butterflies there. This is a postcard. No, this is printed out from the Project Life app. 2 4 by 6 photos of my Billy. Just a little banner piece there where I've stamped his name, and some little hearts. Yeah, Appley Beach, and this was in 2015. Not so keen on that pattern paper, and this is the same pattern paper, isn't it? So I think I did a companion page for Elvis, so this is Elvis. Same design, completely all the same. This is printed from Project Life. Stars and florals here instead of butterflies. The reason I chose butterflies for Billy is because he used to chase the butterflies. And these photos were taken on the same day. Oh, this is a Christmas one, I suppose, 20th of December. Just saying that Billy enjoyed the snow. This is where we used to live on the mainland. I think this might have been a scrap lift or something. Framed layout with pattern paper. Then lots of these torn layering of papers here. Punch used here. Sequin snowflake there with a sequin on it. Some little foam glitter pieces there from the alphabet. That's a wood piece, and I've gone over that with silver ink. More snowflakes and stapling again on this layout as well. Did I do splattering? I think I did a little bit of ink splattering. So this will be a Christmas layout. Billy used to absolutely love the snow. He used to eat it. We had to watch him because he'd eat it so much that he'd get really cold. This is where we lived on the mainland, Billy and Elvis. They used to lie on the stairs like this because there was windows ahead of them, and they used to just watch the world go by like that. This was in 2011. So this was a pattern paper, I think Chanel. This was a journaling piece, washi tape, chipboard title, some little pieces cut out there, pearl gems, those hearts again. This I think is Project Life app. I'd just cut that out myself. Wood heart here, wood house, and that chipboard date there. Framed layout again. This is going to see the Hilltop, which is the home of Beatrix Potter. So this is kind of a core memory in my life because it was something I'd really wanted to do. And when we were in the Lake District, we managed to get up there. Very long title. Framed layout, textured cardstocks. Chipboard title, 4x4 piece here. Some Beatrix Potter themed pieces. A little wood house with some word stickers on. Another wood piece that I've inked up there and here. And then this is a postcard that I purchased, and I've stuck it here with washi tape, and then I've written my story underneath here. So it's just the realisation of a long-held dream of mine when I finally got to walk in the footsteps of Beatrix Potter at Hilltop, a remarkable woman and inspiration. Those hearts there again, ink splatter, and some little flat stickers here with butterflies and things on them. So yeah, that's a real nice memory. This is Billy and Elvis in 2013. So this is that title. I know it's not. I thought this was that Thickers title, but it's not. It's wood title. And I've obviously had some glitter and put glitter on it. Layers again, similar to one I did before, so maybe a scrap lift or something. I've done that tearing thing again here, and I've stamped a camera, and I've done some stapling. Used my star punch here and sequins, a little banner piece here that says Ventnor. I've stamped Ventnor on there, which is where we were at the beach. Project Life app, and yeah, lots of layering of 6x8 papers, I think, there, and some ink splatters as well. So this is Billy and Elvis on the beach. This is Elvis. This was, I think, some kind of mixed media challenge, and I really don't like this layout at all, so I'm not going to keep it. Very cute photo of Elvis, but yeah, I don't think I'll be keeping this one. I've obviously cut out the hearts, lots of stapling, doilies, these textured glittered stickers that I really like, the paw ones as well. Little heart piece again, paw again, yeah, just an ink splatter, but yeah, I just don't like it, so I'm not going to keep it. I think the ones that I don't like are the ones with mixed media. Just not the biggest fan of mixed media. This is Billy and Elvis. This is on the mainland where we used to live. So this was them in the snow, doily, snow day, that glittered outfit that I'm still using today. Punch snowflake, lots of sequins. Tiddlywink pieces here with punched snowflakes onto them and sequins on the top. One's coming off there. Check some of these layouts, and they don't seem too bad for coming apart, so I'm hoping that I won't have to do too much repair on any of them. Wood piece there, that's really nice, that Let It Snow wood piece. And these, I think I had before I go on to that, a little glass bottle with you know, I don't know what it is, fake snow. Set an eyelet into that punched piece, thread, baker's twine. And then yeah, I had a packet of these that were like interactive kind of, you know, journaling cards. And this is like a foam alpha. I had a pack of this tiny foam alphas. There's a little button there as well. I think this might be that you know, a bit like Novo Drops today, enamel accents. I've added some snow there, and I've done the journaling here, just saying that the dogs were enjoying the snow. We didn't have a lot, but there was enough for them to have a bit of fun. Billy was obviously eating it and making himself cold, which I just said to you, so we have to keep an eye on him. And Elvis always had his stick, always carried his stick. And textured cardstock's layered there like a frame again. So this time I think I was getting I got a wild hair kit, so I think it may be wrong, but I think it came from Canada, and it was one where you kind of, they curated it for you, and you gave them all the details of what you liked. So I would say things like wood pieces and metal, and they sent me an absolutely beautiful kit. I really liked it, and some of these layouts are some of my favourite layouts that I've ever done. This pattern paper is just stunning. So this was just at the shop on the island, Busy Bees. They have like a Christmas World shop. It's really well known, and it opens really early. This was in October. It's open now, and we're at the beginning of October. So framed layout again. Those lovely layered pattern papers here. I've done another torn bit there with a camera paper clip stapling. These look like flare pieces. And yeah, just the two photos taken in the shop, and an ink splatter as well, so that's a Christmas layout. And this was at Busy Arraton Barn on the island. This is the same place where I took the pumpkin photos. Don't know if it was the same day. I absolutely love these like pleather, you know, like alphas. I think they were like some of my all-time favourite, and I think I only ever had one packet of those, and they came in that kit, and it was amazing. Looks as I've done a similar design here to what I did before, these 2 4x6 photos with this chap who was there. Yeah, he had a snake and he was trying to get me to hold it, and I was like, no way. But I was interested, but I didn't want to hold it. Metal paper clips, I think these are just, I don't really know what they are, a bit like acrylic pieces, unusual shapes that I've popped on there. And then just the journaling straight onto the paper, just saying that it was like the Halloween. So was that the same day as when I took those? It must have been. I don't know if it was the same day. No, it couldn't have been, because Billy had passed away by then. That was a long time ago, that other photo. So yeah, I like the layout. I do like this layout, but yeah, they're a bit random, aren't they? And that's another that looks like a flare piece. This was the same. This was the same. No, yes, it was, because we just had Elvis at this time. This was before we got Buddy. So this was that kit again. So pattern paper across the middle there, this main pattern paper here. These came from the place where we visited. They had like a leaflet about their Halloween things that were going on there. Metal paper clips again, flare, brads here, that lovely pleather, you know, vinyl leather, plastic leather, I don't know what it is. And these little layered stitched hearts came from that kit as well. I don't know what the brand was, but they came in that curated kit. So I've used brads and what have you. And yeah, just the 2 photos there. This is one I did, I think I've done another one of these more recently. It's just about things about you, so it's like me, and it was all about me, and I'd got 10 things that I said, so I put all kinds of things on here. This is a stamped image, some cut apart pieces, washi tape, puffies, port stickers, brads, paper clips, everything's on here, you know, and it's just saying about all the things that I like. So what have we got on here? Elvis, these mats that they were doing, like drinks mats they were doing at the time, Coca-Cola. So, but obviously Elvis, and I like my cola. And then doggies, theatre, taking photos, scrapbooking, I think this was meant to be. This was London, dancing, rock and roll, red, the colour red, and then things that I like to eat. So most of those things are probably the same now, to be honest. I did a little bit of planner stamping on here as well, on this piece with my date of birth and everything on there. So, and then I think that's just me eating pizza, because at that time you could, well, you can now, but you could get gluten-free pizza. This is one of my all-time favourite layouts, especially Christmas layouts. Absolutely love it. These 2 photos of Elvis helping me doing the Christmas wrapping. These were just kind of chipboard pieces. Created this myself, and I absolutely love it even today. I really love it. Chipboard title. This was a postcard, I think, a Santa postcard. This was a postcard, and yeah, just simple layout. Elvis helping me do the wrapping. And yeah, I still love it today. Framed layout as well. So yeah, absolutely love that layout. It's kind of a half and half, I suppose, with this half and then this half with the embellishment. This was Elvis and his Brussels sprout toy. Did like his Brussels sprout toy. Yeah, pattern paper probably came from that kit that I was talking about. It's framed again. I've punched my own tag here. This is a cut apart doily. I'm using Brad's here again. I've done ink splatter, and I've used my punch here, and I've done the title using that chipboard alpha set, and just layered this photo 3 times, I think, the ink splatter. I mentioned the doily and this textured layered sticker there. So that's Elvis with one of his favourite toys. This is a Christmas jumper layout. So these were my jumpers that I purchased for 2017. So I'd got this Calf Kidston one here with the snowflakes on it. This was I think this was the Barbour one, and this was as well, but it was like, this was the snowman movie, was it? I think, I can't quite see that, but yeah, they were my new Christmas jumpers for that year. Stunning pattern paper, very similar to the one that Chamel's brought out recently for Main Character Energy. Washi tape, that glitter alpha that I'm still using. I've done my own tag there, a little bit of stamping on there, and just the Queen of Christmas jumpers. And then I've got a stamp set that has jumpers on, so I kind of tried to match the stamped image to the jumper on the page, and I've kind of laid it. It's like a grid style layout, isn't it? So I really like that one. Framed again. This is another sort of Christmas layout, although I think this was this? No, it was November. So it's Mum and I going to that shop, the Christmas World shop. Framed again, lots of ink splatter, glitter foam title, these lovely little gold poinsettias there, little Santa layered sticker there, Santa gold card, the Christmas themed pattern paper, journaling on the page, and Mum and I hobnobbing with the big man at the range store. Oh, actually it was at the range, not Busy Bees, it was at the range. So we've got a range here now, as you've probably heard me mention it quite a few times. And yeah, they have a Christmas section as well, so yeah, it wasn't Busy Bees. Oh, and this one, Buddy. So this was Buddy joining our family in 2017. It's a little photo of him, look at him. Oh my gosh, tiny little boy. So this was an Elvis song. I cut out I printed the lyrics onto photo paper and popped that on there. Wood Paw, that a foam glittered gold alpha ink splatter. Some little punched out hearts there that I've stapled to the page. Punched out circle. Happily homed with I don't know where that came from. That, oh, it's wood. It's a wood piece, and I've stamped on it. That's a stamp, and then I've punched out my tags, and I've just said, we fostered you at very short notice just under 2 weeks ago. Today we adopted you, and that was on the 1st of December 2017. Similar design to some of the others I was doing at this time, with the pattern paper across the page, 2 layers of pattern paper. Yeah, little bud. So from now onwards, you're going to see a lot of Buddy layouts, because that's when he joined our family. This is a Christmas one. That feels sticky. I just touched that and it feels sticky. So that's white ink splatter, white texture cardstock, plaid type Christmas paper. These are chipboard snowflakes, a layered sort of snowman sticker. These were Tim Holtz, these pieces, chipboard. Framed that photo. This was, we went to Derbyshire for Christmas, and this was Buddy's first Christmas, and when we drove home there was some kind of roadworks going on, like traffic issues, and we had to take a detour. Because we took a detour, we called at a service station we wouldn't normally call at, in an area we wouldn't normally go to, and they'd had a lot of snow, like a lot of snow, and we didn't get any at home or where Mum and Dad were. So yeah, first time Buddy saw snow with us. And I just said, yeah, just saying about we had to take a detour, and we went on the M42, and yeah, this was at Warwick Services, and we found snow, and Buddy's first snow, so because he'd only been with us about a month then. So that's it, all 21 from that album, the final 2017 album. 21 layouts here, so that's 123 layouts 2017, all 6 albums you've seen now, and the next one will be moving on to 2018, which I've said already I'm a little bit overwhelmed by because there are so many layouts, but we'll see how we get on. Hopefully there won't be repairs, and hopefully we can whiz through them without being too overwhelmed. So once again, thank you for joining me. Stay safe, take care, and I shall see you next time.